Hey guys, so as promised, I'm gonna do a look at this Mitakon 55 1:5 macro lens. I compared it to the Laowa and the TD Artisan macros. And again, the optical quality is not, it's hard to say. This is a really specialized lens, and it's really difficult to expect too much from it, especially for the price. So I'm not blown away, but I still think that this is a good lens. It's very specialized. It doesn't have a focus ring. It only has a f-stop ring and the actual extension here. The way to focus is I'm using this Rogeti sled or rail. I keep calling it sled. I guess it's a rail. And you just put the camera on here, and then this goes on a tripod, and then that's how you focus in and out. So yeah, I'm gonna try a couple of different things, stuff that I usually shoot and stuff that I usually don't really shoot. I just wanted to show you guys what it can do. Yeah, this is 1:1 brought into Lightroom here, and this is the kind of thing that I really like to shoot with my macro lenses. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Anyway, so this is 1:1. Again, very similar. This is, again, it's difficult. These things move. So it's focus is really hard to nail with this anyway. I tried to focus on the same spot. Everything. This is 2:1. Now we are losing quite a bit of light. You can see focus is getting really difficult, and this is spider webs and stuff, so things are shifting back and forth. I just wanted to kind of show you guys. So this is 1:1, 2:1. This is 3:1. Okay, so the interesting thing is at 3:1, that is the closest working distance of the lens, which is still not bad. But at 3:1, it's kind of the middle, and at that point, it actually focus kind of the lens actually has to move back to get to 4:1 and 5:1 at that point. So you can see this is, we're already, this is 3:1. This is 4:1. I'm not sure where the focus is on this one. Here we go. That's probably a little better. Yeah, it's getting wild. So whatever is in focus still looks good. Actually, no, never mind. This is 4:1. And this is 5:1. So this is 5:1. Not a lot of light. Focus is very challenging. And again, this is actually shot through a window, so it's outside. So I apologize. This is probably difficult to really make a good judgment. I shot this bug again. I shot it without the little ring light attached, and then I shot it with the light attached. So these are just 5:1. It's really flat. It doesn't really get much flatter than that, but it just in this case the light makes a lot of sense. So this is 1:1, 2:1, 3:1. 4:1, it's 5:1. yeah, so I'm not really actually. Whoa, okay, I shot 4-to-1 double, so this is 5-to-1. Wow. 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, and 5-to-1. I mean, this is just crazy. Did I do another 5-to-1? Probably. Let me see if this pops into focus a little better. Like I said, I reshot these with the light on. It's a coin 1-to-1. I actually put the light on the coin right there because it's just getting really dark when you zoom in. Now obviously this is almost looks polarized with that ring light on. But sharpness is great, and that little light actually does quite it does a lot. In this case, it looks kind of weird. It's almost polarized. I kind of liked it, so I didn't. But you can see that the depth of field is actually. I mean, this is a coin, and the depth of field is on the nose, and the cheek is out. So that shows you, you know, depth of field on this. Pretty crazy. No, that must have been just out of focus. Never mind. But yeah, so you can see 5-to-1. So this is actually with the light on. You can see the reflection in here, and that on the, I guess that's the eyes. Picks up the reflection a little bit. You can see that there. I think these are shot at 1250 ISO. So like I said, still not that much light. But this makes this just makes more sense to put the light on in this case. It does not have variable color temperatures, so the overhead light was a little warmer. So I'm pretty sure that I would have to dial that in. I mean, if I would shoot something like this, I would probably, if I would really want to shoot this, I would probably put up flashes, just because it's more light and it's just easier to freeze and not have to worry about any vibration or movement. So yeah, because there is movement there. This looks like movement. And this is 5-to-1. Try back focus a little bit. So I mean, this is something that it's extreme macro. I don't know any other lens that can do 5-to-1 with the GFX, or that can do 5-to-1 that easily on any camera actually. The performance is, like I said, it's a little low contrast, which I'm okay with, because I can always bring back that. Let me just see here. It's always easier to bring detail back. Let's see, sharpening. And this is really, I mean, this is, I would probably, I mean, I know that I can do a better job in Photoshop, or different software, and yeah, these are huge files. Obviously, this can be, you know, interpolated up, but it's pretty crazy. Okay, guys, so we looked at the files. Again, the optical quality, I would say it's okay. I think I'm going to keep this lens. There's a couple of things. So I usually, you guys saw what I shoot macro, and I often shoot this stuff actually handheld. So the way I would shoot this is, you know, set the magnification, find out what I'm going to do, and then lean in and out. Pretty much do the same thing that the rail would do. So I don't really do focus stacking. I don't really do bugs or coins or anything like that. It's not really something that I do. It is great to have this because it can definitely do it. I think this little light might come in handy in a couple of situations. Again, it's really annoying that this is a micro USB. I think that's just weird. That's really annoying because I'm just glad I know where that cable is, because I don't think I have another cable like that. It should be micro, I mean, this should be USB-C. But anyway, I think if I would shoot, like I said, if I would shoot coins, I would shoot bugs, I would set up flashlights, take care of vibrations, any kind of movement, any kind of shakes, anything like that. So, and I'm sure that that would also help probably with the micro contrast and with the actual overall image contrast, because the lighting that I'm using is actually, I just used this you know, big soft LED light, which is not ideal for this, and I just popped this in. And I thought that the files that I actually like to shoot in the window, or out of the window, which was all natural light, and I actually thought that the lens did best in those circumstances. So that's something that I like, and that where I would use it. So yeah, I think it's a great lens, especially for the size, price. You have to make up your mind if you. I'm sure if you want to get into extreme macro and 5:1. I mean, anything over 1:1 is extreme macro. I think this lens can really do it. I mean, there aren't that many that even give you that option to begin with. So I think it's a great thing to have, and for the money, it's really not bad at all. For me, like I said, the TT Artisan has been is kind of a great little cheap macro lens. I've recommended that to anyone who asked me, "Oh, do you have a macro lens?" I said the TT Artisan is great. Yes, it doesn't really cover 1:1 or 2:1 on the GFX, but it's not really that big of an issue. It has great performance. It's flat. It's affordable, and it's a great all-around lens, and you can use it to shoot portraits too. So, what's not to like? The Laowa, that's the other one, is 1:1 macro, tilt shift, more for product shots. And I don't actually think that I've used the Laowa for actually doing 1:1 macro. It's more like a product shot thing. So this would be an actual macro lens that I've been looking for in terms of, you know, I mean, when I looked into bellows and extension rings and all this stuff. And this is so much easier and so much cheaper. And it's available. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But it's, yeah, it has its, yeah, I think it's a great little lens. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I'll be playing with this and shooting stuff with it. Yeah, so pretty exciting stuff, actually. Okay, thanks.